So for this week's student analysis, our winner, Colum, fantastic video that he sent. And Colum's from Kildare, Ireland. And you're going to see some really particular things from low ball hitters that have to deal with the winds in Ireland. And the first thing you're going to notice in Colum's grip, he's got a nice strong grip. So I love your grip. And you'll notice that even though he starts off, you'll see him sink down into his posture. So he has a very solid posture. The only thing that I would look out for is don't get too wide in your swing. And we just came out, Matt and I, with this amazing video on our premium channel on how to use the elephant walk to feel the right distance between you and the ball, to feel the right posture dynamically, and also to feel that expansiveness and the width in the arms. So you'll notice what happens as you get set up, Colum, you tend to reach a little bit. So you're just a little far from the ball. And what happens when you get a little far from the ball is that your takeaway is going to come a little inside. And because that momentum is going too far inside, you'll tend to have the arms a little collapsed against your body at the top of the backswing. So there's where you're going to find a few inconsistencies in the swing, because we got to liberate the arms so they can swing freely. So sometimes you're going to have to come over the top and you'll pull it left. Or sometimes you'll push it right, you'll hit it a little too thin. So the first thing we need to do is, once we're in that nice posture of yours, is we're going to get you into that walk. So here we go. Now, you notice at the top of the backswing, before we continue, that you tend to bow the wrist. That's natural instinct for you, because you need to keep that ball nice and low when you're playing in those windy conditions. So I don't want to take that away from you. There's several great players on the PGA and European tours that do extremely well with the way your hands are working right now, and your swing is extremely powerful looking, so we're not going to mess with that. But to give you more consistency, we need the right distance between you and the ball. We need the right width in your stance, because you'll notice as you get to a specific width, if we start that elephant walk, you'll notice you'll feel the need to come to a more appropriate width in your stance. So we have that sandbag tossing posture. We don't want to toss sandbags like this. We have some nice support for the sandbag, and as you swing back and through without stopping, taking these little steps, you'll notice that you're going to get the exact width in your stance that you need with each ones of the clubs that you're going to use. Number one. Number two, as you perform that task of perpetual motion, the distance between you and the ball will start to regulate itself, and you'll feel a little closer to it, and therefore the arms are going to be able to swing more away and up. So as you perform that task, allow the momentum from your follow-through to make its way into the backswing, and let the arms get pulled away from the center of your body. So let them get pulled away, let them get pulled away, let them get pulled away, let them get pulled away. So if you're cutting the grass in both directions, then you are in the proper swing plane. So if you're cutting grass in both directions, you got the right distance between you and the ball. You have the correct swing plane. Obviously, if you're hitting back here, you're coming in way too shallow. If you're hitting way up here, you're tending to come over the top. So you want to see that the club is basically brushing in the same place from your dynamic posture, because if you start off here, some of you will tend to come up a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're now walking through the shots like this. That's not going to help you very much, because now you're in a much more static position. There's my posture, dynamic posture. Get that going, let the arms get pulled away, and then start to hit shots this way, so that you can get your body used to coming through the ball from that distance. And you'll notice that because of the width of the stance is better, when you get too wide, you tend to slide. So you notice in your backswing, your hip slides out a little bit, and then as you come down, the sequencing is just a little off. So when you're walking, you'll notice if you go to my downswing weight shift, it's an oldie but goodie. The weight shifts from behind you. So you'll notice as I come back, the body is getting ready to take a step, so it's not going to slide. And we don't walk like this. So as I'm getting ready to take a step, I'm not going to slide. And as I'm getting ready to come to the target, I'm not going to move my center in that direction either. If my center moves forward, I can't take a step back. So it'll prevent you from defaulting to the ball as well. I love your takeaway, that nice lag into the backswing. We just want to, now that's going to match up beautifully with your elephant walk, of course, because handle comes through first, release, step. Handle comes through first, release, step. So here it is. Now you've got an anti-sway motion. You've got a motion that's going to give you the right distance between you and the ball. You've got the right motion that's going to give you the width. Everything you need, Colum, is in this drill, okay? So I expect the next video, I want to see you hitting 3 shots in your perpetual motion out to a specific target, okay? And I want to see some perpetual motion and some perpetual walking, and you know, let's see if you can mow the lawn nice and tidy. See how I'm making a beautiful strip, one after the other. It's not too long of a stride or too, you know, or in place. This will give you the wherewithal for everything you need, okay? Enjoy that, and we'll see you guys in the next analysis. Where's the next lucky winner? For a chance to win your very own swing analysis, go ahead and share this on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter for your chance to win.